Sam Bankman-Fried's former business associate Caroline Ellison appeared today for her third day of testimony in the former FTX CEO's criminal trial. With prosecutors having wrapped their questioning of Ellison's SBF counsel, Mark Cohen began his cross-examination today. Cohen's questions were largely repetitive of materials covered in prosecution's examination. The prosecutions repeatedly challenged the relevance of the questions and engaged in multiple sidebars with the judge and the defense's request. These interruptions led Judge Kaplan to express his wish to reduce the frequency of these sidebars, thereby maintaining the flow of the proceedings. Judge Kaplan reportedly expressed his astonishment at the form of interrogation, stating, "Mr. Cohen, I've never seen the cross of a cooperator done like this." Knocked. Ellison's role at Alameda and her relationship with SBF was a recurring theme in the cross-examination. Cohen's line of questions highlighted differences in their risk tolerance, business vision, and even personal styles. Their contrasting views on the blockchain project Solana, FTX business model, and their distinct stress management styles were brought into the spotlight. Cohen's line of questioning also focused on the management of Alameda's funds, the implications of their business model, and the usage of their loans. According to Ellison, the structure which Alameda employed, while being likened to a hedge fund, had advantages over traditional hedge funds due to its flexibility. Caroline Ellison is among the government's star witnesses in its case against Bankman-Fried. Her testimony is ongoing at press time. Day 7 of the SBF trial concluded Caroline Ellison's explosive testimony and shed light on some of the panic at Alameda in the days before its collapse. After an intense 3 days on the witness stand, Caroline Ellison, a former top deputy to FTX founder Sav, wrapped up her testimony on October 12. The day was characterized by emotional revelations, critical audio recordings, and frequent judicial interventions. Ellison concludes testimony. Ellison's detailed account did not yield any breakthroughs that could be viewed as game changers for SBF's defense. However, her revelations painted a picture of a labyrinthine relationship with her ex-boss, from personal breakups to professional disagreements. Her narrative combined detailed explanations of past events with a recounting of her professional dynamics with SBF, while Ellison's testimony was laden with intricate details of her time at Alameda. It also touched upon her professional interactions with SBF, especially after their personal relationship ended in April 2022. Key moments, such as the end of her personal connection with CF in April 2022 and a dramatic FBI search at her family home on November 16, 2022, were brought into the discussion. Ellison's description of these events revealed the deep impact they had on her personal and professional life. The courtroom witnessed several requests for sidebars, off-the-record discussions among the judge, prosecutors, and defense attorneys during Ellison's revelations. Judge Lewis Kaplan, who is presiding over the case, occasionally showed signs of impatience with these interruptions and emphasized the need for a streamlined process, and eventually he reprimanded both sides for the interruptions and urged them to limit their sidebars. Following Ellison's in-depth testimony, a former software engineer at Alameda, Christian Drappi, took the stand. Drappi was initially hired in May 2021 and spent more than a year working for the company. His testimony detailed his astonishment upon discovering the illicit activities and the fund's misuse of FTX customer funds. During his testimony, the courtroom was presented with audio clips from an all-hands meeting held by Ellison on November 9, that were introduced into evidence by a trader who worked for Alameda. In the meeting, Ellison disclosed to Alameda research employees that the crypto hedge fund had misused billions in FTX customer funds to make high-risk venture investments and to repay Alameda's various loans. The meeting took place just days before Alameda's implosion and the subsequent bankruptcy filings for FTX and related companies. The meeting was recorded by a trader who had joined Alameda only a few days prior. Drappi said he was so shocked by the revelations in the meeting that he resigned within a day. BlockFi founder Zach Prince was the last to take the stand for the day and provided a brief but impactful testimony. He told the court that the now bankrupt company had extensive dealings with Alameda and had made significant loans to the company, amounting to hundreds of millions of dollars. Prince also said that BlockFi had held considerable amounts of cryptocurrency on the FTX platform due to its relationship with Alameda. As the day's proceedings drew to a close, the trial had taken the public on a roller coaster ride. From the secret financial dealings of a crypto giant to the intimate personal revelations of its key players, the testimonies and evidence presented on this day are bound to have lasting implications as the trial progresses.